des couleurs.
Fashion Week was last week. Etienne. That was last week.
No, it's about- maybe it's a couples thing, you know.
What you're not seeing right now is Clément, who is in the marketing department, who also is a engineering genius behind this operation. He is wearing a camel. How do you say this? What is this?
Turtleneck.
Turtleneck. And Gwen is wearing a camel
Camel is the color? Or?
skirt. Is
Or
that
it's
what it
a
is? Camel tan.
I would
We
call it
don't
beige brown.
We don't know, but that's not what we're here to discuss
Okay,
today.
anyways, let's move on.
It's been a week, man. It's been a week. It feels like it's been a week since we did yesterday's live, where we talked a lot about the big kickoff that happened in Boucherville earlier on
That Roy Lepage was
on Tuesday.
doing, yes.
Yeah, we talked about a lot of things. We talked about a lot of what were our takeaways, what were our passion speakers. I spoke to Mike earlier saying how I really liked what he had to say yesterday. It really touched me when he started talking about something about when you have a lot, you can still feel kind of, it's lonely at the top is what you said.
Yeah, it gets kind of empty.
It feels kind of empty at the top. And we talked a bit about that. And I thought it was really cool that we are able to have takeaways from these, or I had takeaways.
Yes.
You sometimes come and say, hey, you know what I thought about? I got a takeaway from yesterday.
And that's the whole purpose with the book club.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to just say, if anybody's interested in being part of the book club, did we find an app? Not yet.
Oh, there's the
No, the
book app on.
No, it's an application. We had one. I'm going to find it, but it's in order for us to share what the next book will be and when the next meeting is going to be. And
Oh, this is something you've done before. This isn't a new.
well, we had talked about it. We found the app. We just never promoted it or asked who wants to be part of it. So I think that we need to do that. Remember Monday I said let's
We had it out.
let's commit to it and then let's start it. But that's the whole point of a book club.
We have it out, and really want you to engage on that too when the Quelle comes out, to engage in some of all the items, to have a look at it, because they're, from what we hear, they're getting better. They're becoming larger. The photos are updated. Gabriel's not wearing his sunglasses in the photos anymore. He actually looks a lot less tough without the sunglasses on.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, that's why I'm
A lot
not
more welcoming.
I'm not
And
welcoming.
if I also may add, on Monday we're going to start the actual running club. So if those that want to participate and join, this is for our brokers, the Mellow Group brokers. Maybe we'll open it up to anybody else that wants to participate. But for now, Monday from the Beaconsfield office, right?
We said 4:30,
4:30, we're going to be leaving from the office and going for a half-hour run.
which means the podcast of that day will be happening earlier in the day.
Yes.
which-
But more importantly,
the running club.
the running club. And
running
who wants to participate? Please fill out the form. We sent out the
On
Quelle de
Quelle
Neuf
Neuf.
again. And for those that don't know what the club Quelle de Neuf is, it's our weekly email communication to our brokers, where we share all kinds of things happening at the Mellow Group or in the industry at large. So I don't know where we were
No, but
going with all this, but we're starting the book club. It started officially, even if it's just the four of us, we're starting it. So if you want to be in, let us know. And the running club, Monday is our first day. Second day will be next Thursday from the Westmount office.
You're going to see the most recent post that we put up on social media today was of our big get together yesterday that we had in Jean Talon at the Global Montreal office. And
So we had our first online leads training, which is actually just sharing all of what we do to generate leads online. And most importantly, not the generation part of it, the acquisition part of it is fairly easy or simple. And I think most know how to get leads. It's more about how do you take that lead and then nurture it all the way to conversion. That's the hardest part. And I've not seen anybody talk about that or share how to go about taking that process. So we're sharing, Gwen and Clément and Jay and Mike and Gabriel have all participated in this, and we've created a nice presentation for our brokers again. Maybe we'll open it up to the public. But for now, we're sharing step by step in a visual way exactly what to do so that you can emulate, copy, and or tweak it.
I mean, I know what the reaction is, but what has been the reaction today? I didn't assist today, so we had two. We had one yesterday. We have one today, and we have another one tomorrow in Kirkland. To which I think there's still some spots open. No, are there spots open for tomorrow?
Yeah, there's about 3 spots left.
Okay, so you want to write Gabriel and let him know if you want to come. But this is a thing that you're just why do the work and hey, here you go.
Well, I know I want to facilitate. I want to give. I want to change everybody's situation. That's a broker. I want you to have all the options. I feel that it's such a tight. Like I feel like no one wants to share, and they just want to keep everything for themselves. And there's so much business out there, and why not share? Why not help is really the question, because whatever you're good at, like you're sharing things about what you were great at, Jay, and specifically like in the sense
every day that we work together.
Yes, no, but you're not shy you don't want to keep things. It's a great feeling. It's probably the most powerful.
Is that an age thing?
Probably.
Because now that I'm in my 40s, I feel like I always want to talk about age. It's like when I turned into a dad, I always want to talk about things when I was a dad. But I feel like
yeah,
I feel like right now when people say like, why don't you do more? Because I've already done it. I've already done it. And now I'm like, okay, well, I want to help other people grow their thing. Is that how you feel?
Well, yes, because I wasn't like that when I was younger. It's not like I didn't have this mindset. I was all about me and my needs, and I was selfish. And what about my gains, and what can I gain from whatever the situation is? And I think as you get older, maybe yes, you appreciate life in a different way. Your kids, your spouses, your family members, some of your close people that you love and care die, and you start seeing life in a completely different way. And diseases,
diseases.
No, not you. No. I mean, because you're living through something, and I don't want to talk about it. But
kinds of things. But yes,
it's hard.
When you meet with the new brokers, Mike and Gabriel, do you, when you talk about these certain programs that we have, when we talk about certain hell weeks, when we talk about roundtables, when we talk about all these things that we're doing, is it kind of oh wow, that's really great, I don't see people doing this, or is it kind of like yeah, well, what about how many homes can I sell?
No, I do believe that the when it comes to training, it's pretty much separated from everything else, anybody else. I don't actually see. We've met with not like exaggerated thousands of brokers in the last year, outside agencies, through networking event, or just people coming here to talk, to discuss, to join, for anything. And I do not see anybody that has this amount of effort and types of programs and information given, literally included. Now, I'll never call it for free, because it's not free at all. It costs a fortune just to know, prepare, and for it to be where it's at now. But for it to be given back to our brokers, because as it's said, we're trying to change our situation. That's the whole plan. That's the whole value system that we have. No, I haven't seen this pretty much anywhere, and people do notice it. Oh my God, you guys have this, that, and a private mentorship, and I have a hell week, and I have marketing consult. Oh, you have your in-house mortgage cabinet. Oh, and you have oh wow, it's a powerhouse. That was the plan, right? And I think we've been succeeding quite well in separating ourselves from anybody else in the field. And it's not we want to beat the competition, but we wanted to offer something. We've looked around. It's been doing it for a very long time, but since I joined, the mission was clear. We wanted to look around, see exactly what the competition offered, and not only that, but more importantly, what is not being offered. And what do we hear the most by brokers before they join us? I'm missing this, I'm missing that.
What do you hear the most from brokers?
Everything that we offer now, right?
Yeah.
Hell weeks used to exist, but it was the term that existed. Then you showed up, and it's go into our call center and do 150 calls a day, and good luck.
Is that not fun?
Is it? You tell me.
I remember I had a meeting once, way before I met you. There's no hard feelings. Okay. And I said, okay, so how does this work? I was like, it's a nice office. This is great. It's really well placed. So, well, how does this work? So, well, we're going to do 2 hours of role play every day, and then we're going to do. And I said, in my mind, I walked out. I said, man, that does not feel like this is the part of real estate out. Maybe it works for some people.
Yeah. There's not one way of doing nothing.
Maybe it works for some people, but for me, it was definitely not the way. I got just the idea of doing. I do playtime with my kids. You know, play with like trucks and stuff like that, dolls maybe because they're girls.
Even
but,
when they're not there.
football,
It's
boxing
okay.
gloves.
No, but practicing something in role playing is not a bad thing.
I don't think it's a bad thing.
I think that it's got to be mixed into multiple things. Where again, I say let's include a bit of everything to make it more fun. Be an entrepreneur. If you're only doing one thing, or just just take cold calling or door knocking, or just online leads, or just this or just that, why be stuck with one or two things? Why not do them all? If you take everything, including a role playing, but you change it up, then it becomes more. It's like not eating the same thing every day. This is the way I see it. I'm gonna get bored if it's just role playing, or just cold calling, or just this or just that, or if it's always the same thing. I need different challenges to stimulate my mind, and
we see that.
And so no, but that's where it comes from. If you start looking at, well, what are all the possible things that I can do? What do I enjoy the most and the least, and not just restricting yourself to one approach only.
Mike, you've known Etienne. You both have known each other. Just you've known him from afar.
Yeah, I never knew
you
who
guys
he
have
was.
known each other since you were kids, going to school together. Is this like a common trait that you both share of that willingness and openness and kind of desire to keep learning more about different tools and technologies?
It's stimulating to keep learning.
Yeah,
I mean, to have different objectives, and when you reach them, set another one, reach it, set another one. I think that's something that we share. I think that that's the reason why I'm here. It's because we have a common goal. So because of that, then we want to reach that. So, every pillar that we cross, we're setting up another one. So, yeah.
Was he always? Did he always have no hair, or was that?
No, he had a lot of hair actually, like all the way down to almost his shoulder.
I had
Are
long
you serious?
hair.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, because you were a drummer.
I was
You were a
into
drummer.
music,
Yeah.
Did you really have
heavy
long hair?
metal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What did you listen to?
Well, my favorite band was Metallica, but Metallica before what
Oh,
is it?
don't do that.
The
Don't be
black-
that.
No,
person.
well,
That's
no,
very
no.
typical. That's
No.
very typical. Oh, before the Black album.
Yeah, no, Black
come on.
became mainstream, which is okay, and it's a good album. But I was way before that.
Okay, if you had the chance between Kill 'Em All,
Oh.
fantastic album. Okay,
And which
Master
one?
of Puppets, or Damaged Incorporated. No, Damaged Incorporated is on the album.
I don't know that one actually.
Ooh.
I
Oh,
think
Ride the Light. No, is Ride the Lightning an album? No, that was a song.
no, the first one was
Garage Days.
the blue one.
Garage
Yeah, no,
Days?
no, the one you mentioned. There's
There's Master of Puppets. Just Kill 'Em All.
Kill 'Em All.
Kill 'Em
No,
All's
no,
so
Kill 'Em
good.
All is the blue one. It's the first one.
No, Kill 'Em All's not the blue one. The blue one is
Okay, I'm
we don't know.
confused, but
Anyway,
it's been a while. But that was
that's my running out. That's as you can tell. My running album.
It's working out.
That's my running album. Like,
No,
Kill 'Em All is like just a
Slayer.
great-
Slayer.
So you were like,
Were you into the Slayer?
Nah.
Slayer is a bit more.
nah, you're older than me by a bit. That's out of my wheelhouse. Soundgarden out of my wheelhouse.
Oh, you
I
have
was
them there.
what is it?
Show me.
It was Garage Days, right?
No, that's Megadeth. That's another one.
This is
No,
not
where-
Metallica. That's
where-
Nirvana.
Where's the
Anyway,
here?
that's for another day. That's for another day.
Kill 'Em All. Ride the Lightning.
Yeah, Ride
Oh,
the
yeah,
Lightning.
that's the blue one.
Yeah, that's the blue one with the
And
chair.
Master of Puppets. No, this is going back a long time, but yeah, I had long hair, and Mike, I don't remember if you had hair.
No,
Were you
it was
bald?
short.
Were you?
No.
Bald at
That's right.
15. All right.
He played a lot of basketball. He
Yeah.
was really big into basketball, and he liked to compete.
That's something that never left.
Yeah.
So I was not open-minded. I was not always interested in learning and growing my knowledge, but I was extremely competitive. I still am. I was very selfish. I am not anymore. At least I don't think I am. I'm very open. I
You
wanna
say that a
share.
lot, but what kind of selfish? Like,
No, it's all about me.
like,
It's all
oh, like,
about
I'm not letting you,
no, but well, it's all about me. What do I have? What's in it for me? Am I gonna go see Jay? But why would I do that? What am I gonna get from it? What's the point? Like, I wasn't open to just meeting someone to meet them or to get to know them, or or for me to offer something instead of me, what am I going to get, but what can I give?
And then you woke up one
See,
day and you said,
well,
I'm not-
I think with age, but what if you get to a point where this is how I think a relationship should be about what can I bring, not what can I get. But I was about what can I get from any relationship.
Hmm.
I hope everybody understood what I just said because it's powerful. And if you start living like that, it's a completely different life.
You see it way different now.
So it's going profound today. What's going on?
It's okay. It's what it is
It's
sometimes.
that kind of week.
It's what it is sometimes.
It's also a week where Gabriel busted a wheel.
Hey, we've
Yeah.
had our
Busted the
share of
wheels,
great
crashed
times
the
this week.
bumper.
Eh?
It was yeah.
We've had our share of great times this week. Yeah, I think you're the only one that's not suffered.
Don't say nothing like that. What are you doing?
Look, it's been a week and it continues tonight. There is a 5 à 7 which you are and you are going to.
And you're not. I thought
No,
you
I'm
were.
having
having
my
12 teeth
Oh.
sticking out.
now that I have a full-time job, I no longer have an excuse to not get my wisdom tooth,
It's,
which has been killing me for 2
Yeah,
months.
that's true. That's more. We're going. It's a national bank
Oh,
event that's being. I actually don't know all the details, but it's a VIP broker event. I think it's a supper,
Yes.
and so that's going to be interesting. We're going to meet some brokers, some interesting brokers, and some people from the national bank.
next week we have a big week as well. So be sure to look out for the Quelle Neuf. Make sure you open it. Make sure you check it out. Make sure you engage. A whole bunch of portions on there as well where you can congratulate brokers and new brokers.
And what about
our
the
book
website?
club and our running club and our website?
Go
which
check
we
it out.
want to get you up on there as well. Check it out. It's continually evolving in many different ways with many different services. We had a few meetings yesterday, a few meetings this week, and it seems everyone's really excited about what's going on right now. So
And
that's really good.
we're not explaining what the website is, but it's all of the marketing services that we offer. Clément, if you want to put that maybe in the description, a link to the website so that you can just click it and go check it out. And if you have questions and comments,
Let us know. We'll be happy to help you.
so we'll see you in a bit in the French version.
French side.
Thank you.